Before we begin, I need to warn you. Every single November, thousands of seniors across America lose their Social Security or SNAP benefits, not because they broke any rules, not because their income changed, not because they committed fraud, but because of a tiny detail they never knew they needed to check. Something small, something simple, something so easy to overlook that anyone could miss it. A letter they didn't open, a verification they didn't know about, a bank update they didn't realize happened. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If you're watching this right now, there is a very real chance this could happen to you too. So let me ask you something important. When was the last time you checked the one detail that decides whether your benefits arrive or quietly disappear? Today, I'm going to show you the 5 things you must do in November to protect your Social Security income, your SNAP benefits, and your financial stability through the months ahead. Because the system won't remind you twice, and by the time most seniors realize something went wrong, they're already weeks behind. November feels calm on the surface, but behind the scenes, it's the busiest month of the year across federal and state benefit systems. Social Security starts prepping for the new year, adjusting internal data, updating COLA amounts, sending verification letters, checking mismatched information, and issuing notices that require a response. States push out SNAP recertification packets, interview letters, and documentation requests. Banks begin their end-of-year updates, changing routing numbers, closing inactive accounts, issuing new debit cards, and merging systems. Meanwhile, scammers also know seniors are expecting official mail, so they flood households with fake letters, fake calls, and fake threats designed to confuse and exploit. And at the same time, November is when families get busy, people travel, households prepare for Thanksgiving, mail sits on the counter, appointments get forgotten, life becomes loud, and small things slip through the cracks. And that's why so many seniors lose benefits this month. Not because the system cuts them, but because they didn't respond to something they never realized mattered. I once worked with a woman named Linda, 71 years old, lived alone, managed her finances with care. In early November, she received a small plain Social Security letter asking her to confirm her mailing address and re-verify her phone number. She set it aside for later. She didn't ignore it. She simply forgot. Thanksgiving arrived. Family visited. The holidays rushed in. And by December 3rd, her direct deposit didn't show up. No warning. No alert. Just nothing. When she called Social Security, she learned her benefits had been paused because she didn't respond to the verification request. It took her 5 weeks to get everything corrected, 5 weeks of stress, 5 weeks of uncertainty. And the sentence she repeated over and over was the same one I've heard from hundreds of seniors. I didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't know. That's the moment when people realize how fragile their benefits can be when they miss just one detail. My goal is to make sure you never end up in Linda's situation. Now let's get into the 5 critical November actions. Step 1. Review and update your Social Security information. This is the foundation. If you only do one thing this month, choose this. Social Security runs massive data checks in November, and if anything in your profile doesn't match, your address, your phone number, or your bank information, it can trigger a verification process that delays or freezes payments. So you must log into your My Social Security account and check everything carefully. Make sure your mailing address is correct, especially if you moved this year, stayed somewhere else temporarily, or received mail at a different location than your home. Confirm your phone number, because SSA uses it for identity checks, security codes, and fraud alerts. And most importantly, verify your direct deposit information. If your bank changed routing numbers, merged with another bank, replaced your debit card, or flagged your account, the payment could bounce back. Once that happens, SSA must manually resend it, and that process takes time, often weeks. A simple review today prevents the painful situation where your benefits vanish on payday and you end up trying to solve the issue during the holiday rush. 10 minutes this month can protect thousands of dollars across the year. Step 2. Read every letter you receive from SSA or your state. I know reading formal government letters is not anyone's favorite task. The language can be stiff, the layout plain, and the instructions confusing. But November is the month when ignoring your mail is one of the costliest mistakes you can make. Social Security sends out crucial notices, identity verification requests, address confirmations, direct deposit checks, benefits adjustments, Medicare coordination, and of course the annual COLA letter. Meanwhile, SNAP offices send recertification packets, interview appointments, requests for additional information, medical expense verification forms, and warning letters with strict deadlines. And here's what most seniors don't realize. If you don't respond, the system assumes you may no longer be eligible, and your benefits can automatically pause. Many seniors believe SSA or SNAP will call them or follow up. They won't. The letter is your only notice. If you're on SNAP, missing your recertification packet alone can instantly cut off your benefits for a month or more. And remember, scammers heavily target seniors in November. They send letters pretending to be Social Security, Medicare, or the state. But real agencies will never ask for gift cards, banking passwords, or cash. They will never threaten arrest. They will never demand immediate payment to keep your benefits. When in doubt, call SSA directly. It's better to double-check than to trust a letter that doesn't feel right. Step 3. Verify your direct deposit and bank account status. This step is simple, and yet it's one of the most common reasons seniors experience missing payments. Every year, banks complete end-of-year updates in November and December. They merge accounts. They close inactive accounts. They issue new debit cards. They adjust routing numbers. They flag unusual activity. If any of these changes affect the account where your Social Security or SSI is deposited, the money may not go through. And here's the key. SSA does not automatically resend your payment the same day. If your direct deposit fails, the funds are returned to SSA, causing a manual review that can take weeks. To avoid this, you should check your account activity, confirm your routing and account numbers, and check the expiration date on your Direct Express card if you use one. Also look for small fees or deductions you don't recognize, because if your balance hits zero or goes negative, the bank can temporarily restrict the account. Many seniors don't realize their accounts were changed until their benefits don't show up. November is the time to check. Not December. Not after a missed payment. Right now. Step 4. Confirm your SNAP recertification requirements. If you receive SNAP, this may be the most important section for you. States often schedule recertifications between October and December. That means November is the month when most seniors lose SNAP. Not because they're ineligible, but because they miss paperwork. The majority of seniors who lose SNAP do so because they didn't open the packet. They didn't know they needed an interview. They forgot to send a document. The mail got delayed. Or the letter didn't look important. This is why you must check your recertification date immediately. Look through your mail for any notices. Check if your state sent you a packet or scheduled a phone interview. If you haven't received anything but your recertification is due, call your state SNAP office and ask them directly. One 5-minute call can protect months of benefits. And if you have medical expenses, especially for prescriptions or doctor visits, make sure you report them. Many seniors don't realize that reporting medical costs can increase their SNAP amount. Don't let paperwork steal something you're fully entitled to. Step 5. Prepare for your COLA adjustment and New Year changes. The COLA announcement is always big news, but it's more than just a percentage increase to your check. COLA affects multiple areas of your financial life. When your Social Security income rises, your SNAP amount may decrease slightly. Your Medicaid eligibility may change. Your Medicare premiums may adjust. Your IRMAA surcharge could shift. And your taxable income for next year might be different. In November, Social Security sends each beneficiary a letter explaining their updated benefit amount for the coming year. You need to read that letter carefully. That number is not just your Social Security income. It is also the number that many other programs use to calculate eligibility. Knowing it now allows you to plan for any changes, instead of being surprised in January when programs adjust automatically. Many seniors enter the new year confused and frustrated because no one explained these ripple effects. But once you understand how COLA connects to other benefits, you can prepare with confidence. Let's bring everything together. 1. Review and update your Social Security information, address, phone, and direct deposit. 2. Read every letter from SSA or your state. These letters are time sensitive. 3. Verify your bank account and direct deposit to prevent payment delays. 4. Confirm your SNAP recertification date and complete all paperwork immediately. 5. Prepare for your COLA changes so you're not surprised in January. These 5 steps are simple but profoundly important. They protect not only your benefits but your peace of mind. You worked hard for decades. You paid your taxes. You contributed to the country. Social Security is not charity. SNAP is not charity. These are benefits you earned, benefits you deserve, and no small detail, no overlooked letter, no unnoticed bank change should take them away from you. November is the month to be proactive, to stay ahead, to protect what's yours, not out of fear but out of wisdom, out of preparation, out of respect for the life you've built and the stability you deserve at this stage of your journey. My goal is simple, to help you keep every dollar, every benefit, and every piece of support you are entitled to. You earned it. You deserve it. And I'm here to help you protect it. If this video helped you understand what you need to do this November, subscribe to the channel so you never miss updates that protect your Social Security, your SNAP benefits, and your financial security. There's a lot happening right now, and seniors deserve clear, honest explanations. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay protected, and always safeguard what you've earned.